Rain or less rain? Look at me. Can you not do lip gloss? Can you not arrange yourself? You just enter camera. Yeah, I'm not sure you said.
Arto Vega playing it back to his goalkeeper. He was the player who inadvertently touched the ball. And the offside call was correct.
The Croatia
stopped Croatia equalising right at the very end. And here come Portugal, looking to strike the first blow here. It's a raw drive from João Cancelo. He claimed the keeper touched it. I think the officials have gone on with that. That's very positive.
Yeah, he's another one that likes to gallop charge forward, particularly if there's space in front of him. João Cancelo will eat it up, literally. Probably, I'm sure we've got a game where we've got four more attack-minded fullbacks than what we got on view here this evening.
Played forward by Kabasi, out by Vega. She does play in Spain with Villarreal. He's had a lot of clubs for one so young. Proudly boasts he speaks 7 different languages, which is a fantastic life skill in itself, let alone football. There he is. Sorted out by Rodri, back area, and here's Dani Olmo. The flag has laid down. Doesn't go up.
Fucking hard! That is too early now. What did they do? Spain!
He spurned his chance.
It's brilliant.
God!
Stuff there.
What?
In that number 10 position.
Fuck!
First time to Ivory is absolutely inch perfect. On his left foot, all he had to do is look at the goal and hit the target. He's actually well wide of the
I
target.
swear, like the hell, one-on-one game again, me sound.
Amongst the goals and has looked very reliable in that sort of situation. That's a big moment.
Marcy, first header. Drops for Ronaldo. What's he got? Little shimmy. Passed by Vitinha. Just forcing João Felix a bit wider than he might have been. Back in the team, having been left out for the Croatia game. It's a smart pass. It's gone out.
Clever ball outside of his boot, João Felix. Probably see that a lot from him, where he'll sort of stop in front of Pedro Porro. He's not a flying machine in that area, João Felix, but very, very talented and has great awareness of a teammate running into a good position.
Bruno Fernandes lining up the corner. Taylor is well used to dealing with pushing and shoving into the way the Premier League is laid out in set pieces these days. Ronaldo trying to get free, he's being tugged back actually. And it was Pedro Neto who had a swing at that.
Yeah, it was Rodri that was marking Cristiano Ronaldo, trying to work a little block.
Here is Rodri. Renato Vega. Vitinha, who read any interviews that he's given, he'll tell you how massive doubts he had that he would ever make it as a top player. What a player he has become. Paris Saint-Germain, Portugal.
Those kill Spain. Wow.
No great faith. But Luis Enrique, they were together. He really got self-confidence into a player who now plays as though he believes he runs the world.
Yeah. He's been outstanding for his club, PSG. He's been at the heart of their success over the last couple of seasons.
Also, Luis Enrique was the coach of Spain at their last World Cup. Didn't do very well, he's admitted that. They lost to Morocco.
Watch this here, this is that little block, Martin. Watch, he tries to run. See that? They just clatter in to João Neves deliberately, so as Ronaldo can just...
Ah, God, please. Give me that. It's too early. This kind of network matter with this one. All of a sudden, I'm already having a network issue. The hell? Match of the century, yo. Who does that? Bro, Spain won just sorry,
Portugal. In terms of population.
Portugal to finish Spain. Like, no jokes here. No
And I think, Martin, these two teams, because they've got so many talented players that know each other, I think they're going to have these little spells, both teams, where they feel like they're getting on top and then very quickly it can change.
It's Pedri. Minimal coming inside, leaving actually space for Pedro. Porro down the right-hand side. Gone in the opposite direction to Cucurella. Just left his English club Chelsea for Real Madrid. Chelsea for Real Madrid. Going back home. Lost the ball in a dangerous area. Dani Olmo takes it off.
It can only be one.
Alex Bayana, who's had a good tournament, really stepped up, on himself a starting berth. Out by Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Maybe thought he got kickoffs
I think he did, just for a split second. Thought the goalie was going to come and sort that himself. And just quickly had to make sure that he tidied it up.
Rodri. Pedri. Another of these players who started international football at a ridiculously young age. Held back a bit. Injuries.
Yeah.
Pedro Porro. 41 previous games, only 6 Portugal wins. In the World Cup, 1 Spain win, and that 3-3 draw in which Ronaldo got fabulous hat-trick. It's in Sochi, in the World Cup stage in Russia. Mendes is off and running. Bruno Fernandes, and Mendes still goes. Yeah, but it just goes over the defender. The plot and trajectory is very difficult, but it was a bold run, typical of the man. Well, here comes Lamine Yamal, typical of him.
Oh, that's a tremendous save. What a brilliant passage from Ivory Coast. Both sets, both teams. Nuno Mendes so close, and then that's exactly what I mean, Martin, about when he attacks Nuno Mendes, somebody's got to be there to cover. Lamine Yamal had the first strike, and then that one is brilliantly saved from Diego Costa. Really good stuff.
That was Alex Bayana. And to curl it back in. So we have to work both sides of his body to keep it at 0-0. To take the corner. Puts out to Lamine Yamal. Cleverly dinks it to Cucurella. What a goal that would have been. Cushion cross. Still might be on for Spain here. And now with the cross again.
Great defensive header, Ruben Diaz, making sure he nods that one away. Some teasing crosses delivered there by Lamine Yamal. Some really good stuff. That's a really good passage of play.
See Pepe in the back line there.
Deco back left.
Yeah. Deco now with Barcelona, of course.
Yes.
Running repairs for Nuno Mendes. You must have played against Deco.
Not sure, Martin. Not sure if I did.
You're part of the pitch.
Yeah. Paulo Sousa in the Rui Costa era. Luis Figo is mine. Might have been just after those boys.
Cucurella. Both sides so far have had moments. Ryan again. Yes, well measured. Gave Cucurella a real chance of getting it. Pedro Neto and Cucurella, of course, clubmates until
yes,
last month.
Correct. Just a few weeks ago, you're right.
Together on that far side, but not in that particular instant.
Don't worry, because I need the lights. Thank God there is one cable here. I need
Emmett Smith,
that calling it to play. Because I want to make sure.
a legend of the NFL, and particularly in this part of the world. Generally, they've made such a wonderful job of converting these NFL grounds to this, the world game. Work that's gone on here, the NFL pitch that we mentioned before, if you haven't heard it, is 4 feet beneath the grass. When you look at those blue lines across the far side, they're actually protecting executive boxes. There's glass behind those at pitch level above the advertising. That's where we couldn't get it all in because the NFL pitch is so much narrower than a football pitch. A lot of work that goes unnoticed to get these kind of special occasions up and running.
You see how Portugal play well today. Like,
Nuno Mendes.
I'm impressed.
Neat and tidy, as you would expect. Both teams, when they've got the ball, they've got good possession.
Hey! Oh, so they've been saving this part of themselves.
Pedro Neto, footed, often prefers to play on the right.
Interesting. See,
Flag.
see.
Now the flag goes up.
What guy? That's
Cut back to João Cancelo.
guy. What the guy is balling, man.
Pedri. Ooh. There's a run from Baena. He thought he'd be in. Pedri had seen him. It's Dani Olmo to leave Spain to make his career. Eventually, Barcelona, who let him go at 17, paid a lot of money to get him back. Olmo again. That was Rodri. Pedro Porro made a run in behind Nuno Mendes and João Felix for the police that near side. Three look. Spotted by referee Taylor. Baena beginning to feel he's being put upon here by João Cancelo.
He's actually given that much. I think he might have done. I thought for a moment Alex Baena was being told to get back up on his feet. But actually,
It happened before the ball was played. I think that's why the delay was. But he's got his decision. Atletico Madrid man. Zonal marking from Portugal. Port is in there. Ibasi, the centre-back, is not the tallest defender in the world. Get close to either of them. That was an interesting hit from Pedro Porro. We're edging towards the hydration break. Andy, what have you made of the... It's a bit more than sparring, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, no, yeah, look, I think both teams have shown decent intent. The best chance so far has fallen to Spain with the Yarzabal, who failed to hit the target and totally in the clear. I think he'll regret that one. But
of what Spain had done, perhaps having to rely on his goalkeeper more times than he would have wanted to.
I'll check.
Ruben Diaz. That's a great contest between those two.
Did well there, Cucurella, because Neto was after that, wasn't he? He's very quick, Pedro Neto. He gives them far more direct pace over on that side, but Cucurella is one of those defenders. He'll match anybody up and give as good as he gets.
Yeah, what Pedro Neto does, he speeds the game up, doesn't he? When he gets the ball, he's off.
He does, yeah. He wants it in front of him, that's when he's at his best.
As you were saying earlier, straightforward piece of running between the two players. And I can imagine Pedro Neto probably thinks that's his best way of getting better of Cucurella. He's pretty rapid. Bushy-haired left back. A lot of the games recently between these two have been drawn. 6 of the last 7 in regulation time. Away by Pedro Porro. Knocked forward by Ruben Diaz. He exerts himself to get a bit of power on the header. Now Vitinha. Now Cancelo. Alba dropping deep to influence proceedings. The possession here, maybe that's the sort of thing that Roberto Martinez was emphasising.
Patience,
yeah, a bit more patience.
Just keep it, yeah, wait for that right moment to be decisive with a forward pass. You have to go backwards, don't be afraid to. Lots of teams nowadays, we see Martin recycling the ball, going backwards, even go back as far as the goalkeeper at times.
Spain might be able to break here. Dani Olmo for Lamine Yamal, not quite for Lamine Yamal. There was a gap to try and find.
Do you know, Nuno Mendes didn't really know where Lamine Yamal was there. Artabega does really well to slide in and just intercept. Had there been a more pace on that ball from Dani Olmo, he would have been in and away. Yeah.
There you go. Into Pedro Neto territory. Anthony Taylor siding in Cucurella's favour. Handball. It's Kubasi. Now Dani Olmo. Pedro Porro can go down the outside here, and he does it, steaming forward. That's his game. So one way to deal with Nuno Mendes is make him defend.
Yes. Great run, Pedro Porro there, really good. He actually does very well, Nuno Mendes, to recover, slide in, and knock that one away. Another corner for Spain.
There to involve the blocking. It's worked. Short, back to Pedro Porro. The other fullback, Cucurella. Well, by Petri, on the goalkeeper side, Dani Olmo with the header. There was improvisation by Diego Costa. There's an offside flag in the end. I'm not quite sure which bit of play he flagged for.
I think it's Dani Olmo just there. How Kubasi is, who tries to get on the end of that, which made life very difficult there for Diego Costa. Having to go with his foot, and he cushioned him right back into the path of Olmo, who couldn't get any real power on him, but would have been flagged anyway.
Now on Ronaldo. American Laporte. Born in France, of course, naturalised on the residence qualification for Spain. In quite a talking point, where their countries of birth have been for all the players who are not representing their countries of birth. Now international football's had to adapt to that with the globalisation of the population.
My test is no, my test is finished by Wednesday. Not really finished. I don't have test from like
Declared that internationally for Bruno Fernandes, but he showed it.
That's a bit of a shame. Walk there. Got away with it.
Okay, that's finished.
No, on Wednesday.
It's a remarkable record for Unai Simon. 519 minutes before this game started. Conceding a goal. He's never been really regarded absolute top-class keeper. And yet, De La Fuentes, who obviously had him young in the underage teams, has been an absolute standout. Vega. I think they've got David Raya, who's just won the Premier League with Arsenal in the Champions League final. He's more of a footballing goalkeeper, if you understand what I mean.
I think that they've got great competition, Martin, haven't they? As you say, Unai Simon, not always in everyone's top 10 of world goalkeepers, but does a great job for his team.
Oyarzabal still re-ruining this chance, but they're all good strikers. You forget about it in the end. Think about the next one. Here's Jamal again for Dani Olmo, who's made a terrific run. Really caught Portugal out with his movement there.
Great play, brilliant work. He's very elusive, Dani Olmo. 1 minute he's running in behind Portugal's back line, then he's playing in the pocket in the number 10 position. Then he drops even deeper in front of Portugal's midfield, but no one's ever quite sure where he is.
Cucurella.
Wait, who is in this Portugal?
Baena working that left-hand side, right by Renato Vega.
We have Fernandes.
She'll have to retreat again.
We have Vitinha.
But this is not their normal. This is not their normal club, right?
Pedro Porro. Yamal.
Like the country they are in. You know that each country.
Pedri. Really again for him to go through it.
Big that team! What the fuck?
Fairly enough, maybe not from Anthony Taylor's angle.
Is it what's in Portugal?
Yeah, Nuno Mendes got a foot in, so Lamine Yamal doing the right thing, wanting to pinch it back. Not a lot wrong with that, to be honest with you.
He's playing for his own life.
Oh, man,
You can. Oh, like I think you will go and do that. That's Ronaldo. That's not
Cancelo. Back to Thiago Costa.
Ronaldo is right.
Pressure again from Spain.
Just a little extra sharpness, you feel, don't you, Andy, about Spain? Or maybe you see it different?
No, there's not a lot in the game, Martin, but Spain are so tidy in possession. They're very, very good at Portugal. Certainly. Also very capable, but the Spanish team, there is a nice rhythm to what they do when they keep in possession.
The goalkeeper's ball. Talk about players from other countries. He was born in Switzerland. Costa. Into a Portuguese family. To another qualification. Ruben Diaz. Cucurella really took a chance there, anything over the top of him, and Pedro Neto sprinting away behind him.
But better options, Spain, I think, Martin, when they're looking forward at the moment. Whether it be fullbacks getting in advanced positions as Pedro Porro is here to the right of Grassy, or people like Dani Olmo starting to become a little more influential. Bit of space.
João Neves struggling to find a way out. And Cancelo took just that could have been intercepted by Olmo. Cristiano Ronaldo. João Felix. Taken on by Martini. Advantage played by referee Taylor. João Neves. Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo is very good in the air still. He's coming back with a try from Ronaldo to try and just knock it over his shoulder into an unguarded net.
That was very close, guy. Very close.
Bravery getting to the ball, crashed into the horn. He's looking at Ronaldo now.
Yeah. Bruno Simon there came for the initial cross and was floundering a little bit. He did well to get a fingertip on that. João Felix knocked back to Ronaldo and then make that stop. Ronaldo couldn't really get any power on it. Back to goal and facing the wrong way. But nice play from Portugal. Good work, João Felix at the back post. Didn't give it up. Kept believing he could keep it in. And that was almost a very useful situation for Portugal. But the goalie there stepped off his line to come and get it. If he does that, he's got to make sure he grabs it. Unfortunately, he wasn't quite aware of where it was.
Portugal's first attempt since the 12th minute. It was a very... get 40, 50, 60-year-olds, but you've still got pictures in your head like Cristiano Ronaldo had there to see that the goal was... there was a chance of diverting the ball into the goal.
I mean, he'll always have that about him, Martin. Even when the legs perhaps aren't quite as powerful as they once were. His awareness watch. Decent ball in from Pedro Neto. Goalie a little bit all over the place, but does well to get back up and recover.
Pedro Neto
I know the show, but I keep the stretch.
at the centre of
They should stretch it
Anthony Taylor judgment that he's not quite
maybe that.
in tune with. Will be dropped in Spain's direction.
It's a lot easier to get them boots on nowadays, Martin, isn't it? Hey, look. Just literally slide your foot in.
Those slip-in trainers,
That's it, they are.
they're designed for people your age. The boots are designed for Pedro Neto. I've got 3 or 4 pairs here. Not football boots. Here is Felix in the central attention again. Pedro Porro is going to get talking to.
Yeah, he's giving as much chance as he possibly can, Anthony Taylor here. That's a little bit niggly from Pedro Porro. Fullback wanting a winger. Know exactly that he's there, but I don't think there'll be too many more before Anthony Taylor starts clamping down on a few of those. What a switch that is.
Yeah, what an anticipation by João Cancelo, who realised that he set off and dictated the pass. Actually, he was on his bike. He's been given as a corner. It might be one of those that will be checked.
Great run from João Cancelo. Portugal fullbacks, they can do that from first minute to last, charge up and down, not a problem for them.
On the boots. Now to Pedro Neto's liking. It's a congested goal area. Be nice, Simon. We need to have a clear view of this. Particularly if it's whipped in with pace.
I presume that chunk out the back of his boot is deliberate, Martin.
We could go on all day about what the player does. But I think there's an advantage being gained. Scoring a goal is the best way to get an advantage.
Whoa! Whoa!
Nuno Mendes.
Whoa!
Deflection along the way.
As soon as I saw the deflection, I thought it was in. Just a little bit too much room there for Nuno Mendes, who is not afraid to let fly from that sort of distance. Watch this, he hits this nice and hard, he really does. And it's Pedro Porro. You're always tempted to put something on it if you can, but it can often fly past your own goalkeeper.
I'm supporting my homeland. No.
It's disappearing from sight. Nuno Mendes purchase on the throw, but Taylor has seen something which I think means the throw will be retaken.
Yeah, Marco Correa went down. I think Anthony Taylor has just seen that. Involved a little bit in the near post, so it's ordered the throw-in to be retaken.
It's not a long throw on the retake.
I don't want to do
It's a cross. The best one for Nuno Mendes. João Felix trying to win it back.
Come on, my boy!
Agasaba's up with it.
Burn that ball! Nice one. Bro, if you are making that move, make the move well.
Still sitting on the ground expecting to get the free kick. Spain did have the ball, not quite in the most advantageous situation, but they've worked it.
Fast counter. Oh! Yama! Rep!
No. That's really good defensive work from João Felix. Watch him look stride for stride, getting back and just getting an all-important foot in.
Not much margin for error there.
You haven't got long either, Martin. If you do receive that ball 40 yards from the opposition goal, it won't be long before someone is trying to pinch it off you. Got to make that decision pretty quickly. What are you going to do with it?
Vega. Vitinha. João Felix actually emerged the last 10 minutes or so as quite a significant figure in the match to push Portugal onwards, but doing his share in the opposite direction. Here's Bruno Fernandes got some space here. Ronaldo maybe being a little bit more central, the pass had taken him a bit more central. He might have shot from that range.
Yeah, that's his first thought all the time. Cristiano Ronaldo now. Can he get the yard and get his shot away? There, it's a long way out.
Pedro Neto. Vitinha. None of these players were playing in the States last year with their club sides. Pedro Neto had a great tournament in the Club World Cup. He scored 3 goals. Chelsea won it. Nuno Mendes. Minimal, who I'm sure has been briefed about what he's going to do. He'd rather be doing what he nearly accomplished a couple of minutes ago. That should be the goalkeeper's ball. He's competent with Unai Simon.
Yeah, nice work, neat and tidy, nice and clean with the catch. Ronaldo just hovering a little bit in behind Unai Simon, but good work.
Who's the part of this? Not yet. It's not for sure.
very soon.
Pedro Porro. Spain threatening, but Portugal not without a sign or two of a punch of their own. Here's Baena. Correa. Laporte takes over. Well, Danny almost found space again and found Oyarzabal. Couldn't quite switch it.
Hey,
Rodri. 6 added minutes before half time.
Receiving end of that one from Rodri. You can see Danny Olmo on the right side of the screen there saying let's keep the ball. Always tempted, Martin, midfield players when you're in that shooting range. And then it's afterwards you often regret that perhaps you didn't just go wide and keep the pressure on. Just relieves all the pressure when you blast it over the bar.
I saw you blast plenty into the opponent's net, by the way.
Dallas.
Yeah.
I can tell you there was a good few that went over the
It's
top.
Dallas,
I did
guys.
see some of those too.
Dallas.
Oh man, these niggas are balling.
João Neves.
Whoa!
Starting out in time was Simon. Spain tried to act quickly from the goalkeeper's distribution, but Portugal get back very quickly.
And I greet a bit for me.
Well, Spain.
No easy now.
Pedro Porro play it inside Nuno Mendes for Lamine Yamal, who did just that, but it was offside, it wouldn't have counted.
I swear to God, Spirit just gave it to the whole people to
He's
touch.
mixing up with
3 good attempts, everything.
in behind.
It's fucking nothing.
You can't wait.
One-on-one with keeper. Swing the ball out. What the fuck, man?
Going to be offside, but that's better from him. He can have it to beat, but also skipping behind occasionally.
Spain, you sense, really looking to up it before the break here. Got a free kick.
No. How do you know it's like? No, that's not right.
You read something.
Yeah, it's true, it's like.
Not a great angle for the challenge.
No.
No.
But
It's a long way out, this one, Martin. An awful long way out. We have seen him over the years. Previous World Cups, we've seen them fly in from this sort of range, but that's a
By the
long
way,
way.
that's a nice banner, isn't it? The legend versus the future. Ronaldo versus Lamine. Yes, but it is a ball that stays hit. We've emphasised that plenty of times. We've seen some wonderful goals struck from outside the penalty area. And plenty of headers as well. Might be more the latter route to an opening goal here. And that was actually on target. Maybe there was an offside in the initial knockback.
Well, the game's gone pretty much according to plan, hasn't it? It's very tight. It really is. The first goal in this one is going to be huge for whichever team is able to find it. But they both had their moments.
I think it could have been tighter, couldn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
I was telling Andy before the game, a very good friend in Portuguese football said, be prepared for a long game, hinting that there would be a lot of caution involved. There's been sensible defensive play, but creativity hasn't been off the menu. Angled on by Nuno Mendes. João Neves. It's another of the Paris Saint-Germain players involved in this game. Now Felix has a nice idea just to reverse it back. It's not too much on it. Really doing that, fetching and carrying and passing responsibility of the ball to others.
Hey, give me the rest.
Cameron Zabal, Correa, Zabal again. Spain going nowhere on that passage of play.
Yeah, he's getting too deep there. Zabal getting involved in areas where he doesn't really want to be doing that.
He's really a late developer. They played him through the middle of his club and now for his country. Running through the middle here at the other end is João Felix. He's never really settled in one club. Whereas Zabal's only played for one club, Real Sociedad, whereas Pedro Porro goes careering across. João Felix has been around the block a few times.
He has. Yes, he has. You're right. Never really stuck it out for a significant period of time anywhere.
I will send it for you later.
But he's talented. He's a very talented boy. He can play in a number of positions. He can play as a 10. He's playing off one side. It's not ideal for him today, but both teams, Martin, have got some good players on the bench, you know, who can have a big effect in this game too. And it might come to that. It might well come to whichever manager is brave enough to make those changes first. That could be the difference.
Well, at half-time, there's been earlier efforts. And Nuno Mendes' shot deflected onto the crossbar, closest we've seen the Ivory Coast. He's had to make some saves, probably more saves than his opposite number. But one or two of them have been routine. And we read.
Stir fry, bro.